Hello everyone, welcome to the 1 week MOOC course on direct tax system in India. This is Natash, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Government First Aid College, Bilagi. Let us know about direct tax system in India. Every government wants development in its different sectors of economy. It may be in the field of agriculture, industry, hospitals, education, construction of buildings, roads, whatever it may be. For all these, the government needs funds. From where the government can raise the funds? The government can raise the funds from different sources. Tax is the major source for the revenue to the government. Let us know the history of taxation in India. We can trace out the history of taxation in India from the books of Manusmriti and Kautilya's Arthashastra. They were guiding the kings not to charge the high rate of taxes for the poor people. They were mainly based on principle of the maximum social welfare. The first income tax act in India was introduced by the Sir James Wilson in the year 1860 due to recover the losses which were incurred by the Sepoy Mutiny in the year 1857. Then it became the permanent feature of taxation in India. The Major Income Tax Act 1961 was introduced in the year 1962. It applies to the whole India. There are two types of taxes. First of all, know about what is taxes. Tax is a mandatory liability for every citizen of the country. That means tax is a compulsory payment made by the people of country to the government. Taxes are majorly two types. One is direct tax, another one is indirect tax. Then, what is direct tax? The direct taxes are imposed on income and profits. It is a kind of tax wherein the incidence and impact of the tax falls on the same person. That means it cannot be transferred from one person to another person. The tax responsibility is not transferable here in the direct tax. What is indirect tax is just like opposite to the direct tax. The indirect tax is mainly imposed on goods and services. It is a tax where the incidence and impact of the tax falls on the two different persons. Maybe incidence happens with the one person and tax impact will be on another person. Then there are three methods of reducing the tax liability. Every tax payer wants to reduce the taxes in India. So there are three methods. One is tax evasion, second one is tax avoidance, third one is tax planning. Tax evasion. Any illegal method of reducing the tax liability is a tax evasion. It may be achieved by following some dishonest methods like overstatement of expenses, understatement of incomes, concealing the incomes, or willful violation of the income tax rules. Then what is tax avoidance? Tax evasion is an illegal method, but tax avoidance is not illegal. It is making the financial adjustments in such a way that to take the advantages of loopholes which exist in the present income tax act. Therefore, the tax avoidance, even though it is not illegal, it is not accepted. Then tax planning. What is tax planning? It is making the adjustment of financial affairs of a person in such a way that to take the advantages of exemptions, deductions, reliefs or rebates which are provided by the income tax itself. Therefore, it is beneficial both government and as well as to the taxpayer. Therefore, tax planning is a win-to-win situation. Therefore, dear participants, all these concepts are clear to you. Thank you very much.